returned, Mark has, to Skyrim. Faith you had not that he would come back. Fear of loss was your path to the dark side. Welcome, we will, back to the Temple of the Scroll. Stick around, Mark will be coming on. Very soon he will be. Expanded Mark's house has become. On a long trip he must take to the pot of coffee, but he shall return very soon to start Saturday's Skyrim. Stay tuned. Oh, and pre-recorded this was.
Good morning, Vietnam. We have returned. We have returned to Skyrim. Unfortunately, I couldn't be live today. I had to pre-record this. This video should be about 2.5 to 3 hours long. And I had to, I didn't have time to go live, but I did have time to record a about 2.5 hour video. So I will be remembering what you said in the future. I will be guessing using retrocausality and quantum entanglement to guess what you have said and who was here and what you said. It's really hard to explain, but Heresy's here. Hello! I was just watching your members vid. Thank you, Seth. Thank you. Yeah, I just uploaded. I should have gave you guys a chance to watch it before I went live, but I wasn't. I forgot. I was going to do that. I was going to upload it, give you guys some time to watch it, and then start the live, Oh my God, this made me the happiest in the world. I'm glad you're happy, Heresy. I love hearing that. Hello, Bayou Boo showing his meat up in Discord. I seen that. That was crazy. To make that amount of meat, that takes some dedication, man, some skill, and some faith in yourself as a real man, you know? Takes confidence to cook that much meat. Michael, good evening. How are you doing? We're back here at the land of the rim. I don't know what I started walking away, now I got lost. Where was I? I always have trouble finding this this place that I use to cure myself from being a vampire. And I'm relearning all the controls. I forgot everything that I learned from Skyrim and how to play, so I'm relearning Skyrim. So this is basically like day one of Skyrim for me again, because I have absolutely forgotten everything. Let's see, I think it's here. I have such trouble finding this place, but I found it before I pressed live, you know what I mean? I could get prepared to meet the guy here that cures me. Michael, hello! So how are we doing today? I am drinking, I think I have, it's weird because my wife and I have been getting 3 cups. We usually get 3 cups of coffee out of like a full pot of coffee. We each get 3. And these days we've been getting about 3.5. I can't explain it. I guess the coffee pot is also expanding along with the house. So now we got to deal with that. We got to deal with extra coffee, which I don't mind. I'm actually very thankful for the extra coffee. I've never thought to pair kiwi with wine, but I also so happy to see your face when you ate the kiwi, and your wife seems so nice. Yes, she's very kind, very nice. We've known each other since we were kids, so it's one of those kind of love stories where, you know, we really had crushes on each other as kids, but neither of us told one another, you know. I mean, I didn't know how to talk to girls until I was like 38 years old, so, you know, I was a late bloomer, they call it. It's not true, by the way. I really hope Kara joins the temple today. I'm sure she will. Since we are rimming again finally, yes indeed, Malibu. And, yeah, Malibu, you gotta watch the video of me and my wife. I don't know if you, I guess Malibu's been here a long time. She's probably seen the pairings videos and all that stuff. But I had to scroll back. I'm like, Jesus, I had to scroll way back. Especially on the live. We did a live pairings video once, I think. And then we did a live after party. Which is pretty silly, but I went back and I made some of the videos. It's like every other video is members only for pairings. Like you get to see one video and then the next one is members only. You get to see the next one, see so on and so forth. So yeah, but see, Seth and Malibu have access to all the videos because they're members. They are in the inner rim, you know, the inner deepest rim where you know what I'm saying. I can't, there's a lot of words I want to say, but you know, it wouldn't be appropriate to speak in such ways. But yeah, they're part of the inner rim, along with Soldier and Robert. So 4 people have access to all the pairings videos. You don't have to skip anything. You don't have to miss out. And you can find pairings in the playlists, by the way. Like if you're looking for, because they're all kind of, they might be scattered throughout my history. But you could go to playlist and you click pairings. You can watch all the videos. I went and I watched episode 1 and I was like, geez, man, I was so young back then. I think the first pairings video might have been 2022. It's crazy, 2022 doesn't seem like that long ago, but I look at myself and I'm like, Jesus, I've aged. I've aged a lot in 4 years, fortunately. I'm doing all right, Emperor. It's a beautiful day outside, and I just got groceries, so I'm thinking about what to eat today. Hell yeah! What did you get? What did you get at the store? That's so sweet. You have known each other for so long. I don't even have a friend from that long ago. Yeah, I barely do, too. We had a good group of friends growing up. And my wife and I, there's one friend that was a part of our group. We had like a group of friends back in we were like the Losers Club. If you read Stephen King or you watch the movies, he always had like a group of kids. They were kind of like the misfits, you know, the outcasts or the misfits of the rest of society at school. And that's what we were. So it was a special group of people. We don't talk to any, like there's just one of them, I think, from that group that we still talk to. And she was at our wedding and everything, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, you grow apart from people. There's friends from like a couple years ago that I don't talk to anymore. People just grow apart, you know? What did you get at the store? I can't wait to watch the video. Too many things, Malibu. I've gotten too many things. Okay, so spaghetti or tuna casserole or enchiladas. That's what I want today. What do you prefer, people? And yes, I didn't make the tuna casserole. You didn't make the tuna casserole yesterday. You've been talking about the tuna casserole, Sethi. You should make that first. Emperor, you look amazing, but you definitely look different from 4 years ago. Thank you, Harrison. I'm trying to hold it together here. You know, I don't groom myself. You know, I don't like edge my beard up and do all that gay stuff that people do these days to look like complete psychopaths. Like a guy with I'll tell you, perfect example, when my wife and I were on our trip to Austin. In Dallas, we had to get on this tram because the Dallas airport is scattered across an entire fucking city. So you got to take a tram from one side to the other. We got on the tram, and we got to the first stop, and then these two guys get on. They look like terrorists or something, you know what I mean? They look like Arabian terror. I don't know, I'm just kidding. I don't have anything against Arabian or brown people of any sort. I don't know why you would ever infer that from how I speak. But yeah, these two guys, they look like they're probably Arab, you know, or Iranian. They could be anything. I don't know. They look Middle Eastern, okay? But they had the most edged, fucking sharpest beards I've ever seen. I couldn't even look at them. It was so weird and grotesque. And they're looking at me and they're just like, you know, they're probably thinking, I wish I could grow an actual natural beard, but I'm too subservient to society. I have to go to the barber and pay $100 for him to make my fucking beard look this cringe. You know what I mean? So yeah. I know that if I did all that stuff, I'd probably look a little younger, but I'd also look like I was a member of Color Me Bad. So can't do it. Even though I really love Color Me Bad. John C is here. What's up? Welcome back, John. Tuna is something that can be made anytime, but yes, I was supposed to make the casserole yesterday, but I settled on chicken. Yeah, that's true. What will go bad first? Make that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would go bad. That's a good question. Probably the chicken. Well, I mean, if it's in the fridge, you'll be okay. And you can always freeze whatever you don't use, of course. Johnny! Hello, John C. Yes, very true, Malibu. I'll think about that. What will go bad first? That's a good idea. Samuel is sharding already. The poor guy has problems getting to the toilet before he can relieve himself, and he ends up doing it in his pants or in his hand. We feel for you, Samuel, but welcome back to the Temple of the Scroll. Oh, Emperor, me and you are a lot alike. I don't do shit with my beard besides comb it. Yeah, I mean, you comb it just because it's, you know, it feels good to comb it. It's good to do that, too, for your skin and stuff. Yeah, you look civilized. You have a beard, but you don't want to do like an edged up beard. It looks weird. It's just a weird look. Guys don't know this, though. Guys classically do not know this. They have to go to the barber every fucking 3 days or whatever. And it's a whole thing, man. And if that's you, I'm sorry. I feel for you, but you are, every time you get a haircut and you get your beard edged up, you are proving to society that you are subservient to it. You're playing by the rules, which I play by the rules too. I'm a man of law and order, but when it comes to my hair and beard, when it comes to men's hair and beard, you will look more masculine if you don't get it edged up. That's all I'm saying. Don't get edges and tapers and all of this stuff, and you're gonna. And then of course the taper, you look like a lesbian if you get the tapered haircut. Hey, sorry if you have it. I just gotta. You guys know I tell you the truth. I'm real with you guys, so I could shit through the eye of a needle today. Samuel is writing. That's from the Bible, I think, right? Doesn't the Bible say it is impossible for a rich man to shit through the eye of a needle? Samuel's figured it out. I mean, he is a strawbologist. Samuel, the strawbologist, yeah. So of course I knew you would figure that out. I'm still working on that though, how to be rich and also shit through the eye of a needle. That's kind of like, it's been a dream of mine to try to figure that out. My mom has had the worst diarrhea. Oh my God. She definitely got the parasite. Oh, shit. That sucks, man. It's a whole conundrum to get medication now for it, apparently. Oh, there must be a lot of cases of it. Now they're like hoarding the medication, these evil pharmaceutical bastards. That's the Bible verse, yes. Oh no, Seth, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, me too, Seth. This is why I grow my own food. That's very smart of you, Samuel. That's very smart indeed. We all should grow our own food to some extent. I have avocados in my backyard. I got avocados and oranges. I think that's... Oh, and I always forget the name of the herb, but I got an herb growing right there too, like a parsley, oregano, basil. It's one of those. I can't remember which one it is. I don't think I've ever used it in cooking, though. I just water it. I water it and it smells good, I will use it for cooking eventually. God, that's terrible. Why can't she get medicine? Yeah, it is. Probably a good idea to start a garden. So we're waiting for this guy so he can turn me back. Will he show up or do I have to, walk away from it? And what hour is dawn? I don't want to miss it. Isn't it at 5 a.m.? Let's see. Yes, there he is. So 5 a.m. is dawn.
Good, you're here.
Let's get this over with. Wait for Falion to complete the ritual.
I call upon Oblivion Realms, the home of those who are not our ancestors. Answer my plea. As in death, there is new life. In Oblivion, there is a beginning for that which has ended. I call forth that power. Accept the soul that we offer. As the sun ends the night, end the darkness of this soul. Return life to the creature you see before you. The ritual.
Yes.
Complete.
I am no longer a vampire. Let's see how long that lasts, right? I can go about my day. Exactly the same reason Mark said Malibu, too many people are getting it and they are hoarding it. It's no good. I need to go back to praying at the porcelain princess. Squirt you later. All right, Samuel. We shall squirt you later, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. For the limited time that you did, we are thankful for all the time we get here at the Temple of the Scroll. My mom already is positive she took the test, but now they want a sample to examine, but has to wait for that. She was in the hospital for 3 hours for her to hear that she has it, but no help yet. Damn, man. What kind of medical system do we have over here in America? It's got to be the worst, right? One of the worst medical systems. Oh man, if you get the parasite, do you have to be treated? I mean, I guess you do, since it's a parasite. Probably dumb question. Well, it's not a dumb question. I wouldn't even know what it would be treated with, you know? We should figure out what it is and then get the homeopathic remedy, you know what I mean? Like, don't say this too loud, but ivermectin, remember that? Remember how they wanted to punish people for talking about ivermectin? Remember those days? Probably the same these days with the cyclosporiasis. And this is why I've grown my own food. That's right. Welcome back, country, to the Temple of the Scroll. Taking dog outside. All right, Heresy. We shall see you when you return. Unless you like have your phone in your pocket. If you get YouTube Premium, that's the cool thing about that. You can turn your screen off, and then your audio is still going to play off the video. Which is, I do that most of the time. I don't watch a lot of stuff. I just kind of listen. I'm more of a listener than a watcher of YouTube, I would say. Because I'll put a thing, like an interesting thing on with a guy talking, and then I'll go about my yard work. And I can have my phone in my pocket, and it's not like clicking on all kinds of other shit. I can turn the screen off. You can do that with music too, like on the YouTube music section. Give Juno my love. Yes, indeed. Next is all the new tariffs we have to pay for. It's time to stop buying from stores. Hello, Malibu. Yeah, where's our tariff dividend check, country? We were promised a dividend check from all these tariffs that we're going to charge all these other countries. So where is it? I'm expecting it. I've taken out all these loans. I've been buying all kinds of stuff. Where's my dividend check to help pay for that? Have I made a mistake by taking out all these new loans because I was expecting all this money to flood in from the tariffs? Today, this morning, we shall be embracing the Night Mother yet again. Yeah, ain't YouTube cheap? Gotta have a subscription to have background play when even a free app like Tubi lets you stream in the background. Yeah, they found a way, man. They found another way to make money. But as of now, it's not too expensive, I don't think. Let me look at it. I don't even know how much it is. Let's see. Let me check. I'm going to giggle that real quick. See how much YouTube Premium is these days. YouTube Premium cost $15.99 a month. Damn, it went up. Yeah. I think when I started it was like $10 a month. They just keep raising it. Not from me, but there used to be full-born every minute. Today, one every millisecond. True. And as a synchronicity country, here's the Fool of Skyrim, Cicero.
Has prayed to their mother. Speak with the scheming servant at the keep in Margard. Accept his gold, then eliminate the target. So begins a contract bound in blood. Cicero is at your service.
There we go.
Oh, great and powerful listener.
I've made my mind up. I'm going up in the mountains where city folks won't roam. Next time I'm making spaghetti, I'm baking it. You know what? I've never even thought of baking spaghetti. That's amazing. You're going to do to spaghetti what you do to lasagna. Genius. Off-grid and out of the system. Be right back. I'm going to watch your new vid, Scrolly. All right, Malibu, I hope you enjoy it. I told my wife that not to be jealous of anybody here at the Temple of the Scroll. My wife is jealous of absolutely everybody, including the guys here, because I get so much attention from all you guys. I mean, of course, she's a classic woman. She's jealous of females in here, but she's also jealous of the attention I get from the guys. But she's starting to see, like, there's nothing to worry about. You guys are cool. The temple, I have created a massive, beautiful temple within this expanding house of ours here in Bakersfield, at the headquarters of the temple. You know, the Empire of the Scroll is headquartered in Bakersfield. But she's starting to realize all that. I started to explain to her all this stuff, and she looked at me. She's like, okay, I believe you. And she, I shouldn't be saying this is a surprise, but she may be joining us very soon in the chat. We'll see. She leads a very busy life as a writer, and hopefully she'll be able to join sometime. Let's see. I've never baked it before, but I'm gonna. I think it'll turn out good, man. That's crazy. It's just such a simple thing that I would never even think to do. But it makes sense, though. It would make sense to bake it. These ice wraiths usually come in twos, but I don't see another one around. Take video country. I've never baked it before, but I'm gonna. Leftover spaghetti baked is where it's at. Okay. Yeah, country? Malibu, if I'm off-grid, what's a video gonna do? Oh, no. I think Malibu's saying we want to see video of your off-the-grid lifestyle, country. That would be interesting. See how you do it, you know? We are so back. What's up, Abby? Welcome back to the Temple of the Scroll. No internet? Oh, okay, I see. No internet, no phones, no signal to have a cell phone. Cafe Olay is here, guys. That's my wife. That's my wife's YouTube handle, Cafe Olay. Welcome. And don't worry, guys. I joke around about how she's jealous. You guys can be yourselves still. She can handle it. It's okay. We don't have to censor ourselves. I broke my toilet. Oh, God, Samuel. My goodness. Just cleaning running springs in nature. Oh, yeah, just clean running springs in nature. Yep. So, country, you're going to go all the way off the grid. Don't turn into the Ted Kaczynski, okay? Don't badly write a manifesto about how technology is going to kill us all and then make some shitty bombs that barely blow somebody's finger off. Don't turn into Ted Kaczynski, okay? And I would advise everybody out there, he's not a hero. He's not somebody to look up to. He's not a genius. He was a guy that was experimented on in college with MK Ultra. And then also his peers around him didn't really respect his research. He couldn't take criticism, so what does he do? He got rejected by one girl, guys, Ted Kaczynski. His peers rejected his paper or whatever he was writing, and then he got rejected by one girl, and that was enough to drive him into the fucking woods to make bombs very badly, I must say. Not even successful bombs. So he's not somebody to look up to or to read on any level, and I'm glad I finally get to say that. I'm so sick of watching these podcasts. Oh, you know, Ted Kaczynski talked about this. I don't give a fuck if Ted Kaczynski talked about it. Let's look at his life. Oh yeah, complete fucking loser. A pussy that couldn't take a rejection from one girl was enough to drive him into the woods. But also the MK Ultra, probably the LSD abuse experiments probably also didn't help with it, right? So country, don't turn into Ted Kaczynski, please. We need you. Awesome. It would be lovely to have your wife come to chat. You say she's a writer. That's cool. And moonshine stills. There you go. I'm not jealous. Hi all. Yes. Hello, my love. This is my wife Kathleen. She's in the chat now, so behave yourselves. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to behave yourselves. She's she married me. She knows my sense of humor. She knows my filthy mouth. So, hurrah! I'm going because I care less about the world these days. Oh, okay. Off-grid sounds romantic, but it is as hard as fuck. Trust me. I don't doubt it, man. It's got to be brutal, you know, especially if you're a modern day person and you're not used to that kind of work, you know. Hello, Hershey Heresy. It's so nice to finally meet you. LOL. I own a place that's off-grid with a huge creek and 3 springs on the property. Shit, I'm already doing everything the old way to start with. Well, country, can you do that? Can you come back to society so that we could have you at the Temple of the Scroll, maybe even every once in a while, you know? Or do you want to just completely tune out the modern world? I don't blame you. I would like to have place, property, you know, I'd like to have a house or a castle, right? Probably a castle. I'd like to have a castle on property where there's just acreage around it and no neighbor for miles, you know what I mean? But I want to still be able to get Amazon and DoorDash, right? So not too far from civilization, but just far enough where I don't have to hear my fucking neighbor revving his hot rod car up that he never drives. You know what I mean? He's working on a hot rod. It's been sitting there under the canopy. Never takes it for a spin. He just turns it on and revs it up every once in a while. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can get stuff off these people. See, I forgot everything about Skyrim. Come on. There we go. Nope, gone is gone. Moonshine sounds dope as fuck. By the way, I might be heading to Tennessee soon. The world doesn't deserve my genius. How does one get mod status around here? Well, Cafe Olay, you have to prove your loyalty to the Temple of the Scroll. I know you've proven you're loyal to me as my wife, but, you know, you have to be here for at least 6 months straight. And then you have to have a level 67 security clearance and a thorough background check. So, Seth, I'm moving states. Tennessee isn't the moonshine capital. East Tennessee is just part of that state's legacy. Oh, to be honest, Cafe Olay, we are just people that are cool and give him advice on the game. It's just cool to talk with in general. We got quite a few of us. Yeah, that's right. Yep. She'll see once everybody shows. If everybody shows up, people might have abandoned us, Seth. I think people might have abandoned the temple because they needed Skyrim just morning, day, noon, and night. They needed Skyrim just like every day of their lives. I couldn't do that because I am into a plethora of different things. You know what I mean? I can't just play one game my whole life. So I think people don't like that. They want just one thing and that's it. Irishman, welcome back. Saturday Skyrim, that's right. Cool country. By the way, I'll be going to the opposite side of you, so you don't need to move states because of that. We do need Skyrim a lot, yes. Yeah, you guys are addicted to Skyrim, right? But, you know, Skyrim is what brought us all together, so I will always, if I have the power to do so, I will always return to this game, you know? And, you know, once I came back to the game, I'm like, this is cool. It's soothing, you know, it's healing. It heals me from the all the work that I've been doing in Red Dead Redemption. My God, there's so much work to be done there. Endless work, and then you don't even get paid that much for it. It's terrible. And I can see my character in Red Dead Redemption suffering greatly. He's like holding his head and his eyes are all messed up. And he looks like he's gonna lose his mind, you know? So that's like really depressing, you know, to see. And then he looks just like me. I see a guy that looks like me suffering so much. I don't think that's good for my own psyche, you know what I mean? And then GTA, I mean, it's like I'm on edge at all times playing GTA. So it's good to come here and it's like really healing. I can just walk through this beautiful landscape, you know? Walk through the snow. Plethora, right? What is a plethora? I was here for a couple of weeks, not a couple of months before. Seth, no, not West Tennessee. Hello, Irish. LOL, it's just a visit to see my uncle, country. Other country. Hello, Irish. Middle and West Tennessee aren't anything what East Tennessee is. Hey there, Heresy. Yeah, if you guys are interested, we've brought back here at Scroll Sessions, we have brought back pairings. Me and my wife used to make these videos. We had a lot of fun doing them. I think the last one that we did before this new episode that I dropped today for members only, the last episode was in 2024, man. So it's been a minute since we've done that. We used to have a lot of fun doing it, and it's like everything, you kind of move on, you know, or you like we moved houses, we did all this stuff, we've gotten different jobs. My wife's been writing a lot, doing a lot of writing jobs for the CIA and you know, in the Mossad and the FBI and Department of Justice and Lockheed Martin and Raytheon. But you know, you didn't hear me say, I didn't say all those things just now. Yeah, my wife's been doing all this writing, you know, creating all these psyops within the world, and so it's a very busy job for her to do. So everything I just said is redacted, and you'll never prove it that I said it. Yeah, but she's found like a little time of space to come and hang out with us, so that's pretty cool. Get over here! Yeah, there we go. It seems since I have taken a break from Skyrim that it's gotten smoother. You know what I mean? It looks like that Skyrim healed itself. I don't know. I might be wrong. How are you doing, Irish? I loved the video script. Thank you, Malibu. So you watched it? You watched the whole video? Your wife is cute. Oh, your wife is cut. No, my wife is not cut. My wife is not circumcised. She's not Islamic. My wife is not cut. That's what you mean. I'm doing fine today. Malibu, she's here, by the way. Say hello. LOL, I've been to East Tennessee before, country. Let me think. Where was I in Tennessee when I passed through? So I went over the bridge, over the Mississippi, right? The Mississippi, and then they got that, I think it was, I went into Memphis, right? Over that bridge from Arkansas to Tennessee. And then they got that Bass Pro Shop right there, that giant pyramid. It was pretty cool. I tried to take a picture of it as I was driving. It didn't turn out too well. Let's see. Who's here Sethy Poo, is Kara finally taking a King Fu break? Hi, Irish Poo. Hello, Malibu. LOL. Nope, the Emperor's wife. That's right. And where I'm going is considered Ireland in America. The livestock are born with 2 legs shorter to get around in the mountains. What? That's amazing, country. I wish I could go to Ireland in America. Scrolly, LOL, that's adorable. Hi, Malibu. I have heard a lot about you. Hello! Keliola. Malibu, I think you spelled her name wrong, but we get it. Yeah, Cafe Olay is how she spells it. She spells it with a K because her name, Kathleen, starts with a K. Yeah, I hope you guys all get well acquainted. And then my wife knows that there's nothing to worry about. I'm not cheating on her with there's a sexy girl that lives in Malibu. I've never gone there. You know, when you went on that trip last week, you had to do that meeting. You went on that trip. I didn't go down to Malibu, and we didn't go to the movies and see Backrooms, and we didn't go to get a hot dog afterwards, and we didn't sleep in a sleazy motel together. That never happened, okay? And then you're going to find that out because Malibu will tell you. Also, she'll confirm that never happened. Let's see. Seth, sorry to tell you, I came to East Tennessee when I was 5 from Middle Tennessee. Cafe Olay says, hi! Hello, why are you sorry to say that? Are you ashamed of Middle Tennessee completely? So yeah, I've been here a long time. Yeah, I don't know, country. What are you talking about? Alright, let's take this marker off here. It's going to drive me insane. Get this out of here. Remove it. There we go. We got to go speak to the contact. He's going to give me the instructions on who to kill. Seth, you posted you've been here before me. You've triggered country's competitive spirit, Seth. I don't know how you did that. I think country's probably been sipping too much of the moonshine this morning. He has no idea where I live. Country, why are you sorry about it? I didn't say before you. I said I've been there before. Yeah, country, not everything, you shouldn't be offended by everything, country, and take everything so personally. I was a Cherokee chief in my former life, so there's that. Yes, me too. And I was the King of England yesterday in this life. Every once in a while they have this honorary thing when you're part of the Illuminati. They let you be the King of England for a day. It's the strangest thing. Why are all these guys so mad at me here? Do I have a giant bounty on myself? Let's see. We're gonna shout these bastards right down the side of the hill. It read that way. Unrelenting force. There you go. Try that on for size Stormcloak soldiers. $12,000 gold bounty. What have you been up to? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I don't know what I just started playing this again today. Derby, don't lie. You were there before country for sure. Oh, well, yes, because I'm ancient. I've been there before you, country. Yeah, who knows? How can you prove in a former life that you weren't there? Who's offended? Don't forget what assuming does. Yes, it makes an ass out of you and me. Okay, let's get this mission going before these bastards kill me. Okay, good. Kill the target. These guys are no threat to me. As you can see, my health is barely affected.
I'm getting out of here.
Yes, indeed. You in your past life. Alright, where is this target? Will I be able to, I'm not going to be able to sneakily do this. So it doesn't matter, I guess, how I kill this guy. Or gal, look at this. Naked, got a naked chick I gotta kill over here. Damn, where was she hiding all this stuff? She must have a magical rim. A portal where her rim is, where she can hide all this stuff. Crazy. Must be very painful, unless it goes up the rim and then through a portal to another dimension. Pocket dimension. So there will be no bounties paid today, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be paying bounties. I will not be going to prison. They'll have to take me. They'll have to take my life. They're going to take me. They will not take me alive. Country Poo, how's your day going so far? I'm why baldness runs in Mark's ancestry. That's right, because Country is my great-grandpa. Malibu, it's just another day. I'm making enchiladas, it's decided. Hell yeah. I want to get all these guys together and... Yeah! Now that's a good feeling. Did it kill them? That's awesome. I didn't think that would kill somebody. I guess it's a very powerful Fos Roda, right? LOL, does your wife get the rim Skyrim thing, or is she out of the loop? Nah, she gets it. She's very familiar with my sense of humor, so. You know, we've known each other for so long, and I've always had like a really dark, perverted sense of humor, so she gets it. My next food make is going to be chicken chimichanga things. That sounds delightful. Chicken chimichanga. That might be what I get to eat today. You know what, Country, you might have decided, you know, I don't know if I'm going to get chicken though, but I'm definitely going to get a chimichanga today. So it is written, so shall it be done! But I don't know what meat I'm going to get. You know what, I should get chicken though, because I'm trying to do less red meat, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do more fish and more chicken, more white meats. And less red. Because I do need to, I'm a little overweight. It's starting to be painful to my knees, you know? My knees and back. I can really feel it when I go try to skateboard, you know what I mean? My ankles get all tore up. My feet get tore up. Because I got too much weight on them, you know what I mean? Here we go. A lot of action today on a Saturday morning. Usually the Saturday morning is like one of the recuperation days. You've had a hard day, a hard week, all week, you know, you've been working hard, carrying all kinds of heavy shit, working your fingers to the bone, and then you use Saturday. That's why you watch Saturday morning cartoons, because you're like, damn, this child labor really got to me. You know, you're 10, 11, 12 doing child labor, and then your family is gracious enough to let you watch Saturday morning cartoons. But no, it has not been a very relaxing Saturday morning at all. That's okay, because I'm kind of excited. I'm really excited about Coming back to Skyrim. Why did I do that? We got to go to Shouts, and we got to go to Dragon Rend. I don't care to make beef enchiladas. Chicken is where it's at these days. So, we are having chimichangas. Yes, babe, we are. We will be having chimichangas. So it is written. I have decreed. The Emperor has decreed, so get to it. Go make those right now. Just kidding. We're going to order them from one of our favorite restaurants, hopefully. Soldier's here. He's got the dragons in the chat. Hello! I wonder how a pork enchilada would be. Country, I think it would be absolutely delicious. Bayubu, I love the look of your meat. That's what she said. Many do. Maybe share a vid of the finished product. Yeah, we would love to see that. I saw the video in Discord, Soldier, of the meat. Of course, 100. I like chicken enchiladas, Setipu. They are yum. Do you use green? Thanks, Bayubu. We will miss you, but have fun. Does this mean no Spawny? No Spawny? Why wouldn't we have Spawny in here? I don't want to start a debate with Country, Malibu. It's exhausting mentally. I don't have green sauce. I've used the red. For the enchiladas? What's wrong with the red sauce? It depends on what you want in that moment when you're cooking. Damn it. I don't know where he is. Should be back at home. Did he say, "Oh, it burns"? That was amazing. Who else wants some? Please don't exhaust yourself. Okay, Bayubu, just thought he might be with you. Red sauce is beef, chicken is the green chili sauce. Well, why can't you experiment, Country? You should be able to experiment with the sauces. I like your nicknames for everyone, Malibu. You're just adding to your bounty, you know. Yes, Irishman, I am. Hello, Seth's wife. Seth's wife is here? What? He can't be around my trademark secrets of meat smoking yet. Only when one shows true heart and passion will one be given the secrets. That's a good rule to follow, Soldier. I would do it the same way. I wouldn't share it with my... If I had a little brother, he'd have to earn his right to see my secrets to the meat. Seth doesn't have a wife. WTF, Country. I have experimented. He's experimented with the sauces. Yeah, Country, it's my wife that's in the chat. Cafe Olay is my wife. I ordered her from a Russian bride's mailing catalog, and it's an actual catalog, just like a Sears Roebuck. And I picked my wife out of that. No way, did I just get eaten? Okay, I killed him. The way that the scene cut right now, I thought for sure he He ate me, this bastard. But nope, he did not. He has me in his shed to prep me to be his wife. Oh my god, Malibu, is that true? Well, this is the first I'm hearing of it. I didn't realize the shed thing was getting so dark. Well, sheds are always dark, I think, Heresy. I think I've always seen a shed as a dark thing, you know? Because people always do bad things in their shed, right? Isn't that where you go to do the bad things? Is in the shed? I'm glad I've defined my taste buds. People would eat duty and like it these days. His shed, LOL, wow. I'm Seth, by the way. Sheds are very dark and dirty, yes. Okay, Irishman knows what I'm talking about. Sheds classically have been the place where, you know, that's where you would have a secret compartment that goes underground, right, that you access from the top part of the shed. You go into your shed and then there's like a thing that goes into a basement, you know, a cellar, and then that's where you would keep the bodies, you know what I mean? Hey, don't blame me. I didn't make the world what it is. I would never do that, but that's just the way the world is. You know? This is, you know, years of watching horror movies and true crime documentaries. All right, let's see here. Magic. I forgot how to do everything, by the way, guys. Okay, summon. It's starting to come back to me now, though. It is starting slowly but surely to come back to me. I'll play this game. Good to know. Hi, Seth. LOL, you store things for the lawn in the shed. Yes, but that's not all that people do with their shed. Historically, Seth, that's, people have used their sheds for very bad things. And their crawl spaces as well. You could check out the John Wayne Gacy story if you want to see what people use their crawl spaces for. But I don't know how strong your stomach is. You might not want to eat while watching that. Let's see, how much overweight am I? Quite a bit. I'm going to slowly walk through the Dawnstar Sanctuary. I used to get liver and chilled brains from the shed. See? See what I mean? Country has been practicing the dark arts in his shed. The dark arts of cannibalism. Slowly but surely I will make it to the Night Mother. Did I finish this? Oh, okay. I don't need to. I wanted to do one mission, one quest for the Night Mother, and then we'll turn this off. I don't need to go back to her to let her know that I did the mission. She knows already, right?
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer...
We get high in the shed when doing yard work and cooking. Nice. My shed has a walk-in freezer in the back.
Yes,
well,
listener?
You don't have to tell us what's in it, Country. We don't want you to... we don't want the feds to use this live stream to listen back and read the comments and stuff. You're admitting all of these crimes that you have allegedly done. You don't have to tell us what's in the freezer, okay? Hot, Sethi. I love when we get high in the shed. Just stop making me drink out of Juno's old bowl. Oh, that is I don't know. I don't even know what to call that. I mean, if you enjoy doing it, it's one thing, but if you don't want to drink out of the dog's bowl anymore, that's pretty disgusting. If that is happening to you, Malibu. I had stray cats living in my shed before, and they fucking loved it. They just were growing up. I had the cutest photos. Yes, I'm the son of Hannibal Lecter. Oh my god. I want to see Juno. Yeah, Juno is a very cute dog. I treat Malibu worse than I do animals. Oh my goodness. My dog is afraid to go outside. Why is that, Country? Is it because of the screams that come from the shed? Chicken shit? Cafe, if you want to see my dog, I have plenty of vids on my Chan Chan. Yep, Heresy's got a lot of videos of his dog. Very adorable. You should check them out. Or we could invite you to Discord. Yeah, that's true. You could join the Discord. You can see all of the stuff that the Temple of the Scroll adds in there. They're adding new stuff every day, I think. It's in his nature. A Shaipu ain't fighting a worm. Lapdog only. Oh, that's cute, though. That's kind of cute that he's scared of reality. But he has you to protect him, you know, so he has nothing to worry about. All right, guys, we've done a solid hour already. Can you believe it? 1 whole hour passed by. So I'm going to take a break. I shall return very soon. You guys can keep the chat lit if you would like. And then I will catch up to the comments after I return. All right, back for hour number 2 on a Saturday live with the Temple of the Scroll. Juno is so cute. Yes, he is. It's sure what a roasting pan. Doesn't he have such the cutest floppy ears and beautiful color? Yes, he does, Heresy. Kate, you can share all Scrolly's secrets. No, she can't. You will not be sharing my secrets. What do you want to know? And by the way, Cafe, get used to Malibu and her autocorrect. Just embrace it. Yes, we have embraced it here at the Temple of the Scroll. It's an endearing quality. Some of the times I think it's on purpose. You know, sometimes it's probably not. Embrace the auto. The Cheddar Bay biscuits with broccoli pot pie. That sounds good. Pot pie sounds like something I need to try again. Taste buds change and I never liked it before, but I'll try it again. Man, I haven't had a pot pie in a long time. I used to eat them a lot when I was a kid. Thank you for the warning. LOL, I'll try to turn my proofreader mind off. Homemade Cheddar Bay biscuits, so that recipe is already in the bag. So you're a writer. What do you write? That sounds good, country. I've been writing a novel for what seems like a decade now, a century. Yes, lots of different topics from crime to lifestyle. That's so cool, Seth. Keep going with it. Store-bought pot pies aren't food. That's third-printed, lab-grown crap. That's awesome. I've always wanted to write as a career. I think that's really dope. Be right back. All right, country, we will see you when you return. Try to freelance, Seth. LOL, I wasn't talking about store-bought. Yeah, Seth, have you ever looked into freelance writing? It's not... You're probably not going to like it. I mean, because it's going to be a job. You're going to have to write. A job is a job, you know what I mean? But at least you'll be doing something that you actually enjoy and that you aspire towards. So I even wrote with my wife. We wrote this crime. We wrote for this company out of Oklahoma that did crime news. You know, and so we would just do these kind of short little crime articles. No, they weren't really a big deal, and then you get paid a little bit of money, so it's cool. You get to say like, "Hey, I'm a writer. I'm a professional writer." You get paid to write, even if it's the shortest thing. You know, like a short little article about crime or something, some kind of crime story. But you know, you can get those gigs on Fiverr and on. And on Upwork. Upwork was the place I made the most money, I think, with my writing. And yeah, it can be very lucrative. So the more experience you have, the more schooling and stuff like that too. Like if you get a degree in something, I don't have a degree in anything, but you know, I found these little jobs on Fiverr, on Upwork, on places like that. So, if you're interested in that, you could try it out. Just if you wanted to make money doing writing. But I would understand if you didn't want to, though, because sometimes it's like you turn your dream into a job, and sometimes that's not good. You know, sometimes that's not a good thing, because it turns the thing that like your escape from the world becomes like a laborious, scheduled. Manufactured thing, you know, because you're doing it for someone else for a paycheck. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that. You know, I like the idea of making money doing what you love, but also it will become a job. You know what I mean? Because you'll have deadlines and you'll have to submit work and all this stuff, and people are going to be like, change this. I don't like this part. You got to, you know. Just like every other job, it's just with writing, so it can be a little more tedious, I guess. I think it's something I should test out. I like to hype myself up, but we shall see if I could write on that level. I've looked into a little bit, but that was a year ago. God, I forgot even what it's called. Get on Upwork first. Yeah, Upwork's one of the good ones. They do take a cut of what you make, though. I mean, you know, because you wouldn't have found the job if it wasn't for Upwork. So, yeah, they take a nice slice of what you make. Unfortunately, Upwork, awesome. Thanks. I've screenshotted it. Yeah, and you'll find you can put yourself out there. You make your bio. Let them know any schooling that you've had. And with writing, that's, you know, the more schooling, the better. The writing stuff, you'll get more jobs if they see that you've done some schooling with it, or if you can provide some examples of your writing. So it's like everything else, you know, if you can show proof that you're good at it, then you're more likely to get the job. But you could probably build up your experience, build up your resume, you know, and take some of the other smaller jobs, and then those will end up being proof so you can get the bigger jobs, if that makes any sense. Malibu Doll Diary sent $99. Is that a sticker? That's awesome. A hot dog. Thank you, Malibu. A generous 99-cent hot dog. I love that. I hear what you're talking about, Mark. A friend I know that does drawings for comics and stuff talks about how it's exhausting, but she's doing what she loves. That's good. I wish I could express with written words. I'm stuck with drawing. LOL, what was that? Is Malibu selling hot dogs for 99 cents? I hope so. I'll take one. What kind of drawings do you do, country? I could answer that, but I'll let Country answer it. 'Cause he might have some drawings I don't know about, but he has a video on his channel where he showed a bunch of his examples of his drawing. Hit dogs in lemonade. Oh yeah. Well, we don't want to hit dogs, Malibu. That would be not a good thing to do. We don't hit dogs here at the Temple of the Scroll. Cafe, I'm a sketch artist. I see the future has told me this, that people are going to start seeking out sketch artists, painters, because they're going to get sick of the AI thing, and people are going to realize how devastating it is how devastating AI has been to the arts. And we're going to return to hiring people to do drawings, what am I trying to say? Like customized, one-of-a-kind drawings that only that artist can make. We're going to go back to that if we haven't already. My wife hired an artist to do a what was it? It was a illustration for a program for a ballet, and because it was a sponsorship for this ballet, and so her task was to design the artwork for the program. It shows all of the names of the dancers and the musicians and stuff involved with the ballet. And so this was an actual artist, and he sketched it out. He did multiple examples, and until she found one that she liked. So yeah, we here at the Temple of the Scroll sessions, we're already ahead of the curve. We're already hiring artists to do things like the music that you hear on my videos. If you hear the ambient music that I use, that's music that I made myself. I didn't use AI to make it. I made it with instruments because I'm a musician. So just by kind of rebelling against, and I've used AI before. I know how to use it. I know how to prompt it. I know how to make AI pictures not look like AI pictures just by putting a little more effort into it, a little more creativity in the prompt. But just by being rebellious and like already knowing how to play instruments, or like Country or someone else already knowing how to paint or sketch, then I think that you have an advantage especially in the current world. People are getting sick of it. They get sick of AI, and I think that on a massive scale, people are going to return to hiring artists, because it's that whatever you're creating and you hire an artist or a musician for it, it's going to be that much cooler, that much more unique. You know what I mean? She sent money to the emperor, not sell. I bought lemons for more lemonade. I do black and white photography also. Hell yeah. Very cool, Country. I remember, Country, you having a discussion about cameras on here long ago. Be right back. Again, Country? AI needs to calm down. I like AI art. I don't give a shit about artists. But I'm sick of these ads. Just hire a person. I'm sick of seeing the same tone vids. Yeah, it's always this like brown tone that they have to them. For some reason, it's always this shit brown tone. It's always the same font for words. Like if it has a title on it or if it has words. People don't try. They just go with the first thing that comes out of the prompt. And like, I use this thing called Midjourney, a program called Midjourney, and you can get really creative with it, and I fine tune whatever I use. Like if I end up making something for an album cover, it's very fine tuned. I've spent a lot of time on it to get what I have gotten from it. So if you guys looked at my album artwork, you'd see that. Night, night, snow bears. Also, we want to see more music. Yes, it's very painful for me to create music, Heresy, because I'm too connected to it emotionally. So I don't do music that often. You know, I go through these phases of making music. So I don't know when the next music thing that I create will happen. Still thinking about enchiladas. I know I'm making enchiladas. It's almost 3 here, and it's definitely going to be happening soon enough. So you are well past lunch over there, Heresy, where you're at. Well past lunch. See, it's almost high noon over here, which is lunchtime for us. Sometimes we go past it. Sometimes we eat before the 12 o'clock high noon time of day. Back! This is Soldier's favorite horse right here. Bayou Soldier. Arvac. Welcome back! So I gotta go store some stuff in inventory. In a chest. Very dangerous place to live, Lakeview Manor.
Just a scratch. That's your best. Like a bite of a flea. Come on, show me what you've got.
Have you?
I am leaving. Nice to meet you all. All right, babe, I will see you very soon when we order our chimichinga tu madres. Thank you for popping in, saying hi to the temple, getting to know everybody. Hope that you can make some time out of your busy schedule to be here again. Loved your vid with the Emperor, Kel. Loved your vid with the Emperor, Kel. Hope you come back. Yes, indeed. Nice to meet you, Cafe. Welcome to the Temple Empress Cafe. Uploaded some black and white work. Hey, Country, have you seen the Season 2, Episode 1 premiere of Pairings? Right here on Scroll Sessions. Have you seen it yet? I don't know. Well, I wanted you to see it and then tell me what you think. It's a series, a video series that I have done with my wife Kathleen. The last episode we did, season 1 ended in 2024. We did about 13 episodes of it. And we have decided today to bring it back. Well, last night we filmed the video and we decided to bring it back. So season 2 has begun. Episode 1 is available for members only. Thanks. I will be back another day. My name is not Kale, but that was cute. Nice to meet you too, Sethi. And country will check it out. Mark, you shall get your chimichanga. Hell yeah. Sorry, Cafe. I mean, you are not lettuce. Good meeting you, Cafe. But yeah, eventually I'm pretty sure we're going to get chinga tu madres tonight. Which country? That is the proper way when you're talking to a Mexican to ask for a chimichanga. You got to, next time you go to the Mexican restaurant in your town, you got to ask them for a chinga tu madre. And they'll know exactly what you're talking about, and they'll make it special just for you for asking for it that way. Good meeting you too. Bye all. I got 269,479 in gold. I've got a picture that freaks everyone out at first in that upload. Uh-oh. I just remembered something, these Reaper fragments that I need. I still need to open a door, like a trap door in the Soul Cairn. I just remembered it, and I don't have enough Reaper fragments for it. I wanted to see if I stored them somewhere at some point. I guess not. I think they'd be labeled Reaper fragments. I asked the Mexicans here, nothing. They'll poison your ass around here? Damn. That's a lot of gold. Yes, indeed, Irishman. Crazy amount of gold. Yes, we're going to just keep hoarding it. Building up my store of gold. Damn, she took care of him. Seared slaughterfish. That looks delicious. Take that. Let's see. Can I improve anything? Looks like I can't. Or can I? I need dragon bone. Well, that's already legendary, though. helmet I'm wearing. It takes a Daedra heart to make a golden sword. That's weird. Interesting. What have I not made? I think I still need to make some freezing arrows. I got fire arrows. Golden arrows. Ice arrows. Yeah, I haven't. 4 frost salts. Firewood. Do I even have that? Frost salts? Probably not. It's like me. That would be in the ingredients box, I think. Going to sea country. Golden sword is Daedric. Nice photo, forget. Nice photo, forget country. Say what? See, I think this is where frost... If I had them, this is where they'd be, I think. Oh, yes, I got them. Frost salts, and then I got firewood over there. I got firewood stacked up. Is firewood in here too? Let's see. Would that be miscellaneous? Yeah, I think it would be in the miscellaneous crate if I had it. I might have some of that stored up. I'm lost on that also. Nice photography, I mean. What do you suggest, Mark? I get a PC or a laptop for writing work? I would say get a laptop, because you can take that. You can see what part of your house or what part of your yard. You might want to be in your shed and write. You can do that if you have a laptop. You know, you might find inspiration somewhere else. You can take your laptop to that spot, and you can write. They make these keyboard things. These nowadays, I don't know exactly what you would call it. It's kind of like a digital typewriter, and that's all that it does. You know, so that you don't have you have no distractions other than to write. You know what I mean? It's like if you're on your PC or your laptop writing, you got access to everything else, to YouTube and to your email and you name it, you got access to it, and that becomes a really bad distraction for writers. So they sell these things that are, specifically made for people that write. And I've never used one or anything, so I'm not even sure how it works. If you can I don't know if I'm assuming that you can send it, you can write it and then save it and then upload it to a file or whatever, or connect it, send it to your computer, and then that can be sent to whoever you wrote for. But yeah, it's kind of a cool idea. I mean, unless you are just disciplined and you don't need something like that, you can still have a connection to everything, but also a connection to creativity, to the realm of ideas. Oh yeah, come to the shed for inspo. Yes. The 2 night pictures, I had to get a shutter switch so I wouldn't move the camera. LOL, but Malibu is too tired. She'll probably don't want me bothering her with light in the shed. Well, I don't think she'll mind. Boo! What's up, Clunkers? Welcome back. Clunkers, you scared me. I'm sorry. We got lots of wood over here. Lots of wood to chop. I used to do this in my backyard at my old house, and now I don't. That's one of the things missing from my life when I moved, was being able to chop wood. Because I don't even have a tree over here that I could really cut down. I had this fruitless mulberry tree in my old backyard, and I could just cut massive branches off of it, and I had a wood splitting axe like this too, and I would just cut wood. And it was something that healed me in a time of, I was going through a really bad time of loss, you know, losing different family members and things like that, and I could just go in the backyard and chop wood. It's very healing, and it's good exercise too. Now I just do it in a video game and trick my brain to pretend that I did it in real life. I won't do it again. Okay, I'll think about a laptop. Yeah, I would recommend getting a MacBook, you know, an Apple laptop. I've had other laptops that can't handle, because I do everything on a laptop. I edit my videos. I make music on it, and the MacBook can handle all of that stuff. The other thing, I had a Microsoft Surface Pro. That one couldn't really handle anything. You make me sleep with interrogation lanterns all the time, Sethi. But look out, I'm going to do it again, boo. Boo, he says. There's a place in my country. Oh, wait. There's a place in my county no one's allowed to go from toxic waste, and I'm the only one with pictures of it. Interesting. No, I liked it, Clunkers. Boo. LOL, how are you all today? Clunkers, I am doing fantastic. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a scroller. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? I have always wanted to scroll in a neighborhood with you. I've always wanted to scroll in a neighborhood with someone like you, so let's make the most of this beautiful scroll. Since we're together, it will not be dull. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my scroller? I do have a lantern. Oh God. Clunky Poo, are you feeling better? The goal for life is to eventually have a house again with a fireplace. Now that would be a nice place to write. If you could be in a comfortable, cozy place, no distractions, you know, like a study of sorts, with a library, a small library of real books next to a fireplace. That is the dream. Little bit Malibu, Jitsi. Fuck a bonfire. I want a fireplace. Man, fuck bonfires. Fireplace gang. Forget the fireplace and get a wood stove. Glad to hear it, Mark. Sing it, brother. Clunky, you missed Scroller's wifey poo. Got Malibu dancing in the chat once again. I missed Mrs. Scroll. Yes, Clunker. She was here for a short period of time. You did? No! It's okay. Hopefully she shall return, you know, next time we go live. She does have she works a busy writing schedule. She writes for many different peoples, you know. Let's see, what was I going to build? Oh yeah, the arrows. Let's get it. Let's make some ice arrows. I've never had those. I don't think I've ever found them. I have found fire arrows before. I don't think I've ever made them though. Ice arrow, here we go. I don't have enough. I need 4 frost salts, and I only have 3. So that only got me 10 ice arrows. Next time. Kind of worried the girl I've been talking to is losing interest. Losing interest in boys? Or losing interest, boys? You think the girl you're talking to is losing interest in you, clunkers? Where's Shay? I don't know, country. She was here for a short period of time. I think maybe I scared her away with when I was talking about these those men that cross-dress. Like they're like zombies, and then they put on women's garb and they go and do bad things. They sneak into women's bathrooms. They think they're camouflaged or whatever, the psychopaths. I think talking about that's when she stopped showing up. I accidentally auto-corrected her, Kel. Clinkers, why is that? Shay hasn't been here for a while, and I need Kara back. I don't know, just a gut feeling. I guess she's been talking to me less and stuff. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Go make more salts at the forge. I can make salts at the forge? I want to look at her feet videos again. Who has feet videos? Does Shay have feet videos? Did not know that. I never went over to Shay's channel. She wasn't here long enough for me to like click on her channel and see what she's about. She gives leg also? Oh my god. I just got to remember I'm cool and can get another one at times like this. That's right, clunkers. You can move on. And also, like, moving on, sometimes that, like when you move on to someone or something else, it attracts the woman even more to you because you're not desperate, right? I think being desperate is the biggest turnoff for the ladies, because they have evolved to spot desperateness, because it's a sign that something's wrong with you as a man, you know, that you don't have what it takes to protect them. It's like a primitive thing that has been programmed into the psyche from evolution. Snowberry Woods. Wait, Shay has foot and leg videos? Yeah, they definitely do that. You can, brother clunkers? You can, brother clunkers. There are so many women in this world, brother. Yes, indeed, Heresy, that is true. I just need a van and a band, and I'll have more than I want to deal with, LOL. And you can play the guitar. Every girl loves this also. Very true. Everything you guys are saying is, I agree 1,000%. Girls love a man in a band. And you don't even have to be that good, you know. Just the fact that you have the confidence to like get on to play an instrument and then to perform that on stage. You're like a superhero, man. Women love that. That is a superhero skill to have. Okay, country, where is the forge? Are you talking about the one where where you make the Daedric stuff? Is the one over at college? I think it is, right? I want to join the band. Thanks, bros. You're good bros. You're in, Malibu. And her loss, clunkers. That's right. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. Well, you rule as well, clunkers. You're a cool guy, and she sucks if she doesn't see that. Yes, the college. Make sure you've got the ingredients. Okay. Yeah, I probably don't have the ingredients. What do you need to make fire salts? What else is there? What other kind of arrows are there? Be right back. All right, Malibu. Thanks, Malibu. I guess I could giggle it, right? I can always giggle it. What do I need to make Did you make ice arrows? Yes. I made some ice arrows already. It takes frost salts and firewood. But I need to figure out how to make frost salts themselves. Fire, frost, and void. Ah, yes. Void salts. My last girlfriend said she was pregnant and she curbed with a quickness. Pretty sick. Alright, I'm gonna giggle what I need. A build around frost arrows would be cool. Like the entire build, like the armor and stuff. What would it be, like Stalrim? Something that looks like ice? Alright, I'm gonna giggle it real quick. We're gonna do frost, salt. Ingredients. Yeah, like you'd mostly use frost arrows. That or like a white fur kind of get up. Yeah, yeah. Because you'd be camouflaged in the snow. That would be dope. Salt, sapphire, any soul gem. Alright, people, I'm going to do some outside stuff and then make some dinner. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you, Heresy. We shall have a great day, and we will see you next time you stop by the Temple of the Scroll. Have a great day. Remember, if it's hot over there, drink some water. If you're going to do the yard, take breaks, you know. We'll see you next time. You can make all the arrows and the salts also. Thanks, Heresy. Hope you have a good one too, dude. Most everything in Skyrim has a cold resistant. Okay, so salt, sapphire, and soul gem. See ya. Do I have salts to begin with? Yeah, I have a salt pile. Does that count? Salt pile. Sapphire. I know I have had those. Probably put them away. And you know I got soul gems. I always have soul gems. Okay, so we'll go back. And I might have more salt also. It's weird that, you know, taking a break from playing this game, now everything's moving all fast. There hasn't been any of the menu freezes like I would always get. Everything's running pretty smooth. Void salt is amethyst. Let me see. Amethyst and a soul gem. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Heresy. Hope you have a good one. Oh, yeah, I read that one, right? Oh, bye, Sethi. Share your enchiladas, please. Yes, indeed. Make us hungry. Alright, I should have sapphires in here if the bandits haven't stolen them. Oh yeah, I got 53 sapphire. And then we got to look at the salt. Make them all! And any of the salts recipes, it can be any soul gem filled or not. Nice. So I can use my empty ones. I need some sizzle. Damn, there we go. We got plenty of salt. Oh yeah, that was the amethyst. I got to get that as well. For the void salt. You need the sigil stone. Grand or lesser. Okay, I think I keep the sigil stone on me. Let's make sure. Maybe not. Maybe I don't keep the sigil. Is the sigil stone under miscellaneous? Or is it under ingredients? Wouldn't be under ingredients, would it? No. Oh dear, where's the sigil stone? I could have swore that was something that I would keep on me forever. Okay, it was in the chest you were looking through a minute ago. Okay, thanks, Irishman. That's a relief. I thought maybe I lost it. There it is. What is that doing in a chest? That should stay on me at all times. Rubies also? Oh yeah, we need to get the amethysts. I got tons of those. Rubies? I know I've got to have like a store of rubies. Yep, 43 rubies. There we go. All right. So we have everything we need, right, to make all the different types of arrows. I think. Or the fire salts. Or fire, frost, and void salts, I should say. I'll need more salt! Oh man. Well, I'll just make what I can now. Go loot and buy salt. Let's see, if I can't find any in here, then it's gonna have to wait. Let's see, Archmage's quarters.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic. Why are my research materials?
What are you selling?
Wish to master the arcane arts?
She doesn't have any ingredients.
Until next time.
Salt. You can usually get a bunch on the Riften docks. Cool. Hey! Some more salt in that sack. Check the barrels. Oops. Sack of flour. Empty. Salt can be in barrels, crates, or containers. Nice. Sacks and barrels mainly. We're going to wear the Archmage's robes. I don't think I've ever worn these before. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I love the ambiance of this. Very soothing. I think I went in a big circle, right? All right, to the forge we go. I always forget how to get out of here. There we go. Hall of Elements, I think that's where I'm supposed to be. There we go. Hall of Countenance. The Midden. Yes, the Forge. Amethyst and salt pile, right? Is it just those two ingredients, country? You have summoned me online, now you must stay, for I am Lord Vader. Uh-oh. Darth Vader's here. Welcome to the Temple of the Scroll, Vader. It just so happens that my rank supersedes yours, though, because I am the Emperor. For it is you who serve the Emperor. Oh yeah, any soul gem. Okay, I almost forgot. So it can be any of these, right? These empty, useless ones too?
I find your lack of subscribers disturbing.
Can you shoot lightning at people, Mark? Yes, I can. Just like Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine. Okay. That's badass. I think everything is in place. Hopefully. Oh yeah. We made some void salts. There it is. We made some void salts. Now we shall make the ice arrows. So we need frost. Wait. Yeah, frost salts. Soul gems. Soul gem. And wait, what the hell am I doing? This is not. We're making frost salts, so we don't need frost salts. Frost salts was a specific thing. Let me see what it was. Okay, salt, sapphire, and soul gem. Okay. Got it. Salt. Sapphire. And soul gem. Should get rid of these petty ones. I have some that don't have souls in them. Ten times one at a time. 10x. Oh, I can do 10 at a time? Damn, I didn't know that. Alright, we'll do 7. Well, I don't know if I have 7 of each thing. Oh, no. 1 at a time. Hi, Darth. And we shall make fire. 10 of each. Salt? For fire, was it rubies? Ruby? And soul gem. Ten frost, 10 fire, 10 void. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to make all that stuff. So. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Spawny? Spawny is back. Welcome back to the Temple of the Scroll. Woo! We back on Skyrim. That's right. For now, we are. I was thinking about making Saturdays Skyrim Saturday. So no matter what else is going on, we get to spend some time on Saturdays at Skyrim. Hello, apprentice, Darth Vader says. Malibu is not your apprentice, Darth Vader. Malibu is a member of the Temple of the Scroll. She's under the protection of the Emperor, which is me. Do not forget your place, Vader. Don't forget what happens to you when you see your little son Luke Skywalker getting shocked. See, I am not Darth Sidious. I do have his powers, but I am not Darth Sidious. I am a different Emperor, a more godlike one. What quest line are you doing? I'm doing the quest line where you wander around Skyrim aimlessly. No, the Emperor wife. Oh, I missed a comment. Spawny, you missed Scrolly Poo's wifey boo. Yeah, she was on here for a while. Yes, you missed. Where were you, Spawny? Look at this. We got a chest over here. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Sleeping. Oh, okay. Void does the electric arrows. Nice. And you have to get a hold of Bayou Boo's phone because he uploaded a vid with his wife, members only. I couldn't get to sleep last night. Thanks, Bonnie. What was going on? What happened? If you don't mind telling us. They are pairing wine, cheese, and kiwi tasting. Yes, that's right, Spawny. We have a new episode of Pairings, which is a show that my wife and I used to do. Last episode we did was back in 2024, and now we have a new episode, a new season, a new era of Pairings. No, I need to see it. Go back to the forge. I just had trouble sleeping. My throat and sinuses are like stupid dry. Damn, that sucks. I will not be going back to the forge today, country. Well, look at this place. We got some more salt and a troll skull behind this cage. We got some floating bread. We got an alchemy lab that's invisible. What the hell? That's pretty weird. That is a very pleasing sound. And he's tapping the mortar and pestle together. You know what? I've never been down here, guys. Oh no, yes, I have been down here. Never mind. I remember now. I don't think I've seen all these skulls, though, and skeletons and shit. More skulls for the skull throne, I guess. Some are just for looks, and some you can actually take. The electric arrows are OP. Hell yeah. I'll be back. I'm talking with my pa. Alright, Spawny, we shall talk to you when you get back. Ah, dear. I'm overweight again. Over encumbered. I must collect all the skulls I can for my collection that I have in the basement of my house. Overweight by 7. See if I can charge up my weapons here. Get rid of some soul gems. Before I have to throw something out, I like to charge up my weapons to get rid of some weight. Alright. Now I have 5. Let's see, do I have any crappy weapons I can just drop? I do not. Maybe if I change my apparel. There we go, that helped. That lessened my weight. Got Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet right here. More skulls. Very nice. Oh, we got a key. Midden Incident Report. The missing students were found in the Midden this morning. Dead as expected. None of us bothered keeping a detect life charm for the search at this point. The bodies were found together, each suffering the same deformities. Peeled and bubbling skin on the arms and face. Conjurer's burn, as it's commonly referred to around the college. There's little doubt they were attempting a summoning ritual well beyond their capabilities. The relic nearby put any doubt in this theory to rest. I admit that I've never seen one like it, a large segmented sculpture of a gauntlet, the Daedric sigil emblazoned upon the palm. Attempts to move it were in vain. I must show to Archmaid Sadath during his upcoming visit. Perhaps he will know more. While we couldn't move the relic, I was able to pry 4 rings from it. Rings! I'm sure there's a connection between them and the ritual the students were attempting. I'll store these in the Arcanium until we can consult with the Conjuration Master to learn more. Captain Planet! You found it! Yes. I put these rings on here. I don't remember why, though. I don't really remember what happened either. I'm gonna have to start this game over and play it again. Pay attention to all the stuff happening. It's too much though. It's too much, guys, because it's like I like reading your comments, talking to you guys, and then I gotta soak in all this lore as well. It's quite a lot to keep track of. Because I pointed you to it. That's right, country. That is true. Country has been my Skyrim companion almost since the beginning. Since I first started streaming, I think. I didn't stream my first day at Skyrim, though. I played it for a little bit, and then I started streaming it. My first time playing this was February of this year. My first introduction to anything Elder Scrolls was this game, and it was February. You made a deal with the pirate Daedric Prince Valhaxane. That's right. You play World of Warcraft, Evermark? No, I haven't, Clunkers. What's that like? Is that fun? I've heard about it. I've just never played it. I think that's what Asmongold played, right? Does he still play it, I wonder? That's how he got famous, though, right? He was playing World of Warcraft. I heard there was some controversy that some guy cheated and had someone help him out. Somebody that's like a developer for the game or something like that. I don't know. I didn't understand what the hell I was watching because I didn't know much about World of Warcraft. But it was a Mudahar video that I was watching. They're going to do something called WoW Classic Plus. If you're bored, maybe we should all try it together. WoW Classic Plus, huh? Is it like Skyrim? Is it like a fantasy type of game? I had a friend once that was obsessed with it. He was completely obsessed with it. And, I didn't really talk to him much after high school, one of those things. But he was really obsessed with World of Warcraft, and his brother would say that's all he would do is just sit there and play that for hours and hours and hours. I was like, how do you do that? I mean, now I know, because I sit and play games for hours and hours now too, But I mean, I think he was sitting there every day doing 8 to 12 hours a day of World of Warcraft. I'm like, one game you're spending that much time in? For sure, it's a cool fantasy universe too. I might have to check it out. I like fantasies. Can you play it on PS5? Let's check out some electric arrows. Oh wait, I didn't make electric arrows yet. Damn it. I gotta go back and make those. Look, this is one I've been meaning to try out. Ebony Staff of War. I don't think I've tried it yet. Let's see. Oh, it's just a flame. Oh, it works pretty good though on a snowy saber cat. Alright, we're gonna go back. Make some electric arrows finally. And some fire arrows. LOL, yeah, it'll do that for sure. I don't know about that. Your laptop might run it though. Holy shit. You're level 159. Yes, I am. That's awesome. I did it from the what was it called? I forgot the name of it. Let me see real quick. I can remember. Alteration. I used the alteration farming method to get to 159. We have enough to make the frost arrows. That's about it. I have to go and make some more. I got 1 void salt. I need 4. So I'll have to do that some other time. I can't go back to college right now. I have used up my allotted time. I can only spend so much time at the College of Winterhold for it drives me mad in real life. It's my least favorite place to be.
Where do you want to go?
We'll take a ride just for the experience. Trying to look for a name that I don't see often. Maybe this one.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
So it pays to take a break from playing Skyrim. You guys remember how glitchy this was back when I was playing it every day? We had the game crashing, we had it freezing. It wasn't as smooth as this either. The movements weren't as smooth. I don't know, just taking a break from it fixed it for now. Doesn't even really make sense, but it worked.
Visitor. Old Hrolden Inn has hundreds of years of history, friend.
If you drink too much,
Old
you're out.
Hrolden is
No
the
draws.
stone that the Empire... Of course. It's all in this note.
Change the linens.
There we go,
myself.
missing merchant.
Fresh.
Read the missing merchant note. By order of Ulfric Stormcloak, to all able-bodied men and women of Skyrim, a merchant by the name of Gunther Frostfoot has gone missing. He was last seen in the area near Trader's Post. Any assistance in this matter would be appreciated. Jorleaf. All right, let's go. I am ready. Way over here at Trader's Post. Uh-oh.
You're as good as dead.
I'll kill you when you stand.
Just blocking it. Not for long. Search the bandit corpse. Erwin's journal. Letter from Edward. read Erwin's journal. This thing works pretty good. Okay, we had a letter from Edward. I'll do that one first. My dearest sister Erwin, I see your way with words remains as elegant as a falling boulder. I am indeed alive, and no, I haven't forgotten my promise to you, which I remind you again was never literal. You see, when someone says, you'll be the death of me, it's not an invitation to murder. It's more of a loving expression of one's exasperation. But I know nuance has never been your strong suit. I must warn you, however, correspondence like this endangers us both. So if you truly wish to keep this promise, it's best you don't respond. When the time is right, I will come to you. Oh, and be kind to our merchant friend Gunther, will you? Consider him my gift to you, along with this book on our past life. I'm sure you know by now, but it seems one of us has taken to writing about our adventures. I assure you it isn't me, but I'm glad his fiction of you is as honest as you are incorrigible. Edward. Okay, now we got to read the journal. Erwin's journal. We got Erwin and Edward here. Retrieve the ring of Maser. My new friend Gunther and I are getting along quite well. The other bandits are already getting jealous. He really was a fine gift. I should thank my brother Edward before I slit his throat. The thing I like best about your good friend Gunther, he can keep a secret. I tell him all sorts of juicy tidbits, and he never says a thing. He reminds me of my old companion, Skjol, at the time we nearly got murdered by a Daedric cult. There was a ton of good loot in that place. Haunted artifacts, blood sacrifices, things that make lesser men want to hug their priest. Nothing that would frighten off Gunther, though. He's quite stoic, sitting in his chair. On top of that, he gets along with everyone. It doesn't matter if they're short people, fat people, tall people, or cat people. That's the thing about my old friend Gunther. He doesn't judge. Anyways, when I got to Skyrim, I sold most of the loot we piled up over the years, seeing as wanted men have to travel light. The heaviest piece I sold was a set of Daedric mail to a caravan Khajiit named Madran. I like that armor, but in the end I had no choice but to get rid of her. She knows what she said. Besides, if I want to get her back, I could always trade something of equal value like the ring of Maser. I ripped off the merchant at the Crescent Moon's Inn way back when. Me and the furballs, we have history. The ring is worth at least 2 sets of armor, 20 pairs of boots. I can fortify your illusion magic just like the book says. The books get a lot right, even the parts about me, except I'm much prettier, taller in real life. Either way, I don't need to cast spells to run this new crew, so I'll let my best friend Gunther wear the ring. I think it looks really good on him. Alright, so we gotta get the ring off Gunther then, right? Search Gunther, there it is, Ring of Maser. Optional, purchase the armor set with gold. Trade the ring for Daedric. Wait, what did that say? Trade the ring for the Daedric armor set, purchase the armor set with gold. I think I'll keep the keep that ring, I think. Alan, what's up? Welcome to the Temple of the Scroll. I was doing dishes while listening. Hello all. I've got a product invention that might just excel. It works with the ring cams? The ring cams? You have an invention, country? What is it? Dude, I'm not getting any notifications at all. Dang. Here now. Welcome back, Benjamin. Benjamin, turn the bell off and back on. Yeah, maybe you need to reset it. Spawny Clunkers Malibu. What up, dog? Yes, we're going to... I think I'd rather purchase it in gold, depending on how much it is, because I want to keep this ring. This is a named ring. My bell stays on, not to be funny. Yeah, well, you might need to toggle it on and off, you know? Sometimes things need to be reset for it to work properly. Where's this other enemy at? Down there somewhere?
Where are you? Is someone there?
Oh, he's the...
Die already, so I can take you.
Let's go.
Stop. Do your worst.
Do your worst. Okay, I will. I have reset my notification. Changes nothing. For Evereth. Take the cartridge out and blow on it. Yeah, that usually works. Bunker's right. Every channel. Kick him in the tackle box, LOL. Yep. He is... His tackle box is empty now. His story has ended. Trade the ring for the Daedric armor. See, since I don't really need Daedric armor, though, I have Daedric. Unless this is a specific kind that I don't have yet. We want to wait till operating hours, you know what I mean? We don't want to infringe on somebody's private property here. Even though I could pick the lock. Oh, great. A dragon! The king, the king, the Did I get him? Yes, I got him. There we go. Whoa. The guy I'm supposed to talk to is right there. It's amazing he didn't get crushed by the dragon.
Fire is not a toy. That is the truth.
You should trade it for this ring. It's just as valuable and easier to carry. This ring is a Khajiit artifact. I think you should trade the armor for it. Armor was stolen. Trade it for this ring before the guard notices. I'd like to buy it off you. I'll just trade the ring. Who cares? Khajiit artifact.
Okay, just this once. It's like the ancient legends. Dragonborn.
Missing
I
merchant
never would have
completed.
believed it
Daedric.
if I had not seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, I couldn't see spending 5,000 for something that I already have, right? Unless this is a special kind. Is this any different than... Oh, it is! This is different. I don't have this one. Yeah, this is slightly different. Now I have 3 different types of Daedric Mel. That's exciting. The ring cam things. Alan. I like how the Nordic carved stuff looks. Yeah, I do too. It's dope. How are you today, Alan? Please don't infringe on my private property. Notice you can't make Nordic carved armor or weapons. Why is that? Bend will, take it for a ride. Nordic armor is pretty sweet. Nice. Can you tell me what class you run in? What class am I running? I don't know. Where do I find that out at? Class. How much am I overweight? 6. Once again, overweight by 6. He's kind of so high level that he is everything. You can smith, not carve. Interesting. True Dragonborn playthrough dude's pretty much a god, lol. He is class of 76. How'd you know that's the year I graduated, Malibu? Your skills. Ah, I see. You want to take a look at the skills? Maybe you can tell what I am. Smithing is 100, heavy armor 100, two-handed 100, archery 100, light armor 100, sneak is 100, lockpicking 100, pickpocketing is really low. Alchemy's pretty low too. Illusion's really low. My goodness. What race did you pick? Also, what 3 skill trees you favor? I am a Nord. Because she's a vampire scroll, she knows these things. That's right. A Southern California vampire, my favorite. My favorite kind. Skill tree, I would say I love destruction. I had this at 100 at one point, and I legendaried it. Skyrim, you play a descended god, flipping tank, lol. Skill tree, cedar, and tortoise, and the hare race. That's very concerning, Malibu. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, destruction's the one I really love. Destruction, I love conjuration. So I guess I'd be like a mage, right? And I love heavy weapons, though, too. Maybe a warrior mage? I don't know. Oh, I was answering Alan for you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we got to go take some stuff and drop it off. My massive collection of stuff. I keep most of it over here at Lakeview Manor, one of my favorite houses, even though it's a very dangerous area to live in. Bandits are always coming through here. But I kind of like that, though. I like a good fight. I like to test out my weapons, my new weapons on people.
What do you need, my thing?
Nothing, my house, Carl. Everything is good. I like the place also. Living in a forest is perfect. Yeah, I really love the vibe of this place. Our boys, more of a mage kind of guy. Maybe a battle mage. Yes, indeed. I like that. I like the sound of that. See, I don't know all of the classes, like all of the roles that one can play. But I like the sound of battle mage. And yes, I am a vampire. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of skulls to drop off. I got some troll skulls too. I like the vampire home. Yes, country. That's probably my second favorite. This is my number one, and then the vampire one's probably my second. Thank you for reminding me of that. I forgot about the vampire. See, check out my collection of skulls down here in the basement, next to the altar of every god. Stack these up. One day I spent hours moving the skulls because I had them all stacked up in here. Then I had to open this up and make an aquarium. I only got a couple of fish in here though. This was a big waste of money right here, time and effort. I guess it was worth it to stack up these skulls next to the altar. Kind of a nice effect. Kind of a pleasing aesthetic, if you will. Drop the skulls all at once, it'll put like 14 skulls into one skull. We can't have that. We want to stack them up as high as we can stack them. You could store a bunch of those soul gems also. There's a vamp home that sounds like that would be Clunker's fave. Only glitch in game, you can't self-place items to decorate your house because you enter the items placed can fly around. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, huh? Your stuff ends up all over the place. I have returned. Welcome back, Spawny. The skulls do add that extra topping. Welcome back. Is that Steven Tyler saying that? Welcome back. Steven Tyler, who's doing real rough right now after the allegations. Guess what? That's not a glitch, Alan. That's not a glitch. That's Elder Scrolls. That's a nice one. I'm going to be home alone in a while for at least a few hours. Alien Alan. I like your last name, Alan. Yes, it's probing time. Uh-oh. Alan Holiday. Yeah, it's a very nice last name. Holidays are very pleasing when you can take one, when you have extra time away from your busy life. We all have these busy lives of doing a bunch of shit we don't want to do, So a holiday is very much welcomed in this industrial world, this industrial dystopia we live in and suffer through. Okay, now I can drop. So when you get to 5, you can drop them. Kind of wish they would... Ah, shit. Damn it. Kind of wish they would stack higher. I don't know why this skull is so big right here. Some kind of weird glitch. Alright, let's get the blessing. What do we want this time? The Shrine of Julianos. There we go. All diseases cured, the blessings of Julianos added. Oh yeah. I'm feeling better already. I'ma sing my lungs off. What? It's hard to even store in the cases. Word. I'm lazy, hence my last name, Holiday. If my last name was Holiday, I'd change my first name to Doc. Hell yeah. Nice Spanish. I would change my first to On. I like that. On Holiday. I think I'm going to make Mondays the dancing days. Call it Move It Monday. I like that, Spawny. That's great. Besa mi culo pendejo, Country says. Nice Spanish. Yes, I like that phrase, Country. I know what it means, but there are ladies present, so I can't say it in English. We don't want to offend the ladies here like we did. Country, all we've been doing this whole time is chasing the ladies away, I think, from our podcast here, except for Malibu, and now we have my wife. Every once in a while will be able to join us. My wife, her handle is Cafe Olay. We got Kara every once in a while. Kara's not scared to be here. I think we scared Skifira off. We scared off Shay. Jeez, man. So, you know, I try to keep it a light family show, you know what I mean? And I have Tourette's, so I have to hold back the curse words, the expletives, you know what I mean? Mi no habla Spanglish, mi amiga. Real question, who you going to marry in-game? I've already married Yasalda, Alan. So she's over at Solitude, I think. Come on, you can tell me. Alan, he married Fart Kiss. What about Kara? I wish Shay would come back. She joined the dance party. Is Durf back? Did I offend him too much? Durf, I'm sorry still. Durf hasn't been back yet, Spawny. I don't know. You probably scared him too much by banning him on accident. Nice going, scaring them off, guys. LOL. I might give Shay a foot massage. Yes, Shay, if you were there, if you come back, you will get a free foot massage on the house. It's on the temple, and it will cost you nothing. It's a $500. Typically, it's a $500 value. We waive the fee of it just to get you back as a customer here at the Temple of the Scroll. Good choice for marriage. Thank you. I need to see her feet now. And a free dance lesson. That's right. Spawny will give you a free dance lesson. Country gives you a free foot massage. And you'll never know what you get from free from Malibu, but shh, don't tell anyone. I hope I subbed. Be right back. Go look, Malibu. Shay comes back. She gets a free dance. That's right. That's right, guys. So, guys, I gotta get going now. I gotta get further on down the trail. We have done a solid 2 hours and 55 minutes. Hell yeah. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. By the way, if you want to check out pairings videos, go check those out. You can go see the old ones. Spawny, if you're interested in pairings, it was a show that I did with my wife. We did 13 episodes. You could see half of them, but if you want the other half, you're going to have to sign up for the members only. You have to become a temple devotee to see all the episodes, Spawny. But you can go to the playlist section on my YouTube, on this channel, go to playlists and scroll down to pairings. And you'll see all the episodes there. We filmed some of them in Finland as well. We did more than I had remembered. We did like 4 videos, I think, in Finland. We did one of them with my wife's family, and they're very sweet, very nice people. And we ate some of the different cuisine, or some of the different items that they have in Finland, which are unique to Finland. No, he's getting off! Yes, Bonnie, I'm sorry. I regret to inform you that I must be going now. I'll be live on Twitch. Country, what is her handle? Wait till 2028. Well, I'm going to be moving once we get close to the January 1st, 2028, I'm going to be pushing them further into the future so that they stay members-only videos, right? So the people of the temple that pay for members-only feel like they actually get something special, something unique that no one else gets to watch. She's on Discord. It might not be the same handle for YouTube. Look at her face. But one more like will get you 15. Oh my God. Later, peoples. Discord, it says Shag. I didn't sub to her, unfortunately. You guys are talking about Shay, huh? You guys are talking about Shay, the nice lady that stopped by for a little bit of time before I scared her away with my reading headline news was enough. Me reading it was enough to scare her away, I guess. Oh well, I guess hopefully she'll be back. Bye-bye! Bye, everything. I love you all. Yes, indeed. Thank you for hanging out with me in time and space, my friends, temple devotees. We will see you next time. Same scroll time. Well, it may be a different scroll time. Who knows? But it'll be the same scroll channel. Have a good one, guys. Have a great day. God bless. See you next time.